When he took over that team, and it was one of the first things he did was tell Tom Landry thanks for the memories. And then the Jimmy Johnson stuff happened. To say that he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame now, did anybody see that coming? I mean, Chris, when you remember the way he took over that team, and now here he is, he's going to get his jacket and his bust.
Well, that was arguably one of the greatest teams ever assembled. So, yeah, I think you win 3 Super Bowl championships in 4 years, and the trade with Herschel Walker and the firing of the coach and Jimmy Johnson coming in and doing all the things that he did, the owner's going to get some credit for that, and I think justifiably so. But I think a little bit of his Hall of Fame has to do with what he's done for that league. The stadium set a new standard by which we all measure all of them. But he's made more money. I feel fairly safe in saying this. He's made more money with his different way of looking at the NFL universe, that from if Coke is the sponsor of the NFL, then Pepsi's going to be the sponsor of my stadium. That sort of other way of thinking about it. And he always pushes the envelope. He was not going to settle for taking less from network television, as the NFL was about to do. He demanded more. Fox comes into the picture. He can't take all. So there's a big picture part of this thing. But the Dallas Cowboys, just to answer that question, I look at this offense. Conceivably, there could be 7 Hall of Famers on that offense. Those 3 offensive linemen, all to the Pro Bowl every single year. Jason Witten. You can't start better than Dak and Zeke did in their rookie year. And Dez, who knows? On the outside. But that is, and now defensively, they dismantle their secondary. They've got all their suspensions on their defensive line. So the first month of the season, let's see. Can the defense do what they did last year?
Just to follow up on what Chris said in terms of what Jerry has done for the league,
yes.
He turned the league upside down in 1995 when he said, I don't like the way the marketing and merchandising are going. And Park Avenue went crazy. And I was in the middle of that because Jerry called me that day. We're doing the opening Monday night game, Dallas at the Giants. He says, I'm going to walk out onto the sideline with Phil Knight from Nike. And the league had a deal, I think, with Adidas at the time, or I can't remember with who. And he did it. And there was an earthquake on Park Avenue. But he was the guy who saw the opportunity to multiply increase what the revenue would be for the National Football League. And along the way, too, look, he's been a great, great showman. He's been terrific. And I said to him last night, it's fun covering him. And with the Dallas Cowboys, they are a team that you love or you detest, but you cannot ignore them. It's the Dallas Cowboys. When somebody says to me during the week, what's on this week? On Sunday night, I go, it's the Cowboys. They go, oh, yeah, great. It's the Dallas Cowboys. They make you pay attention. And he's known how to work that to the nth degree. The other thing about Jerry that people don't know, he's unbelievably philanthropic. This guy has been as charitable as any owner in the National Football League and does it fairly quietly, too. So, to me, he is so deserving of being here.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to move Week 6 games to Saturday for that wedding you have to go to.